everybody, this is Justin with Me, Myself, and Dice, and welcome down to the mini painting desk, where today we are painting one of my favorite dwarves in The Hobbit, Balin. For his cloak, I've chosen Vallejo model color Burnt Red, a deep dark red that will provide the base coat for his cloak. Next up, we're using Citadel's contrast colors, Gilliam and Flesh. I really like using this because it does a lot of the shading and highlighting for me, and I can vary the tone pretty easily. Now, in all of these videos, we are painting to a tabletop standard, something that looks really good from a couple feet away. The goal is always to get these to the table as fast as possible, yet still have something that we're happy with and looks good. And I find that the contrast colors can really help speed up the process when used in conjunction with a traditional painting process. And here I'm using another contrast color, Black Templar. This is a perfect application for the Raven. It flows into all those little recesses just perfectly while highlighting the tops. For his tunic, I chose Citadel's Baylor Brown. It's a nice goldish brown color that will contrast nicely against that dark red cloak. For sleeves, I chose to go a little bit lighter and chose Citadel's Zendri Dust. I've chosen to use Vallejo model color London Gray for the belt, the boots, and the axe. I wanted something a little darker than just a neutral gray that could act as both a metal and a gray leather. Putting this on the belt and on the top of the axe will help pull together the bottom of the model with the top. I grab a little bit more of that Vallejo model color Burnt Red and add it to the recesses in his boots, again to provide some balance between the top and the bottom of the model. Once again, to blend the model together a little bit more, I went in for Reikland Flesh Shade to deepen those recesses and give a reddish tint all over the model. Turning now to the contrast colors line and choosing Apothecary White for the beard and for the eyes of the Raven. Apothecary White I've found to be really successful in painting things that need to look white. It adds a bluish gray contrast into the recesses. contrast color is Contrast Gore Grunta Fur. This is a really nice reddish orange. It's great for things like leather. Next, I use Uriel Yellow from Citadel on the belt and the beard ornament. And then I grab Model Air Silver from the Vallejo Model Air line and use that to coat over the gray on the axe. I also use that silver here to edge highlight the top of the boots, and that helps make that gray look more like metal. Then it's on to good old trusty Nuln Oil over all of the gray parts. To highlighting the cloak, I've chosen to take Vallejo Model Color Dark Red and add it in little by little to the burnt red that we used earlier. At first I'm hitting all but the deepest recesses, adding a little more of that brighter red into the burnt red and hitting the raised areas of the cloak. And grab Xandri dust to highlight the tops of the sleeves and get Balor Brown to highlight the tunic. After using straight Balor Brown, I grab some ivory from Vallejo Model Color and start adding that in a couple steps. I then take my lightest highlight of ivory and Balor Brown and use that to highlight the hands. I then use Nuln Oil one more time on the divots in the axe to bring those out, and Balin is tabletop ready. And this is our final version. If you enjoyed this content, please think about liking and subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you're notified when the next video goes up. As always, thanks for watching and happy gaming.